Love, with all its complexity and diversity, has always been a captivating and powerful subject in our lives. However, pursuing love in the wrong way can lead to serious consequences, even destroying our lives. Stoicism, with its principles on living rightly and seeking happiness, provides deep insight into how the pursuit of love can become a source of suffering and disappointment if not properly controlled. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stoic Lessons channel. This is where we explore profound life philosophies and valuable lessons for personal growth together. Through these videos, you'll find inspiring stories, essential skills to face challenges, and mindsets to live a meaningful life. In this video, we will delve into the topic of harsh truths about love that you should know. Let's embark on a journey of self-discovery and create positive changes in life. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new insights. Now, let's get started. Stoicism is a philosophical school originating in ancient Greece, with notable philosophers such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. This philosophy focuses on attaining inner peace and happiness by regulating our desires and emotions. One of Stoicism's core principles is distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot. According to Stoicism, we can only control how we respond to events and situations, while external factors like other people's actions, including love and relationships, are often beyond our control. From this perspective, the wrong pursuit of love can become a source of suffering when we focus too much on uncontrollable external factors. Pursuing love in the wrong way often leads to excessive dependence on others to feel happiness and completeness. Stoicism encourages us to focus on personal growth and maintaining inner peace, rather than seeking fulfillment through relationships. When we place all our expectations and resources into a relationship, we become vulnerable and easily hurt when problems arise. Dependency on love and relationships can lead to anxiety, stress, and suffering when love does not meet our expectations. In such cases, dependence on love becomes a primary source of pain. Stoicism suggests we focus on regulating our emotions and not allowing external factors, including love, to disturb our inner peace. Pursuing love with unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment. When we expect love to solve all our problems and make life perfect, we set an unattainable standard and are easily let down when the relationship fails to meet those expectations. Stoicism encourages us to adjust our expectations and accept that life and love cannot be perfect. According to Stoicism, we should focus on what we can control, such as our actions and attitudes. When pursuing love, instead of trying to control others or the relationship, we should concentrate on self-development and maintaining inner peace. This helps us avoid relying on love to feel happy and fulfilled. Consequences of pursuing love the wrong way. Pursuing love in the wrong way can lead to many negative outcomes, not only affecting the relationship but also the overall quality of our lives. When we place all our trust and expectations into a relationship, its failure can lead to deep emotional scars. This may cause feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression. Stoicism advises us to seek inner peace and not allow external factors, such as love, to disturb our emotions. Excessive dependence on love can lead to a loss of independence and autonomy. When we rely on others to feel complete, we may lose our ability to be self-sufficient and confident. Stoicism encourages us to maintain independence and self-reliance, rather than depending on others to find happiness. When we focus too much on the pursuit of love, we may overlook opportunities for personal growth and achieving individual goals. Stoicism emphasizes self-development and maintaining inner peace, and pursuing love in the wrong way can hinder our personal progress. How to pursue love wisely. To pursue love wisely and avoid negative consequences, we can apply the principles of Stoicism to our lives. We should focus on things we can control, such as our actions and attitudes. Instead of trying to control others or the relationship, we should focus on self-development and maintaining inner peace. We should adjust our expectations and accept that love and relationships are not perfect. Setting realistic expectations and accepting the flaws in a relationship will help us avoid disappointment and emotional harm. We should maintain independence and self-reliance rather than depending on others to feel complete. Personal growth and achieving our own goals will make us feel happier and more fulfilled. We should develop self-awareness to better understand our own emotions and desires. Understanding ourselves will help us make wiser decisions and maintain inner peace. Pursuing love the wrong way can lead to negative consequences. from emotional harm to losing independence and missing out on personal growth. Stoicism offers deep insights into how we can adjust our emotions and expectations to maintain inner peace and happiness. By focusing on what we can control, adjusting expectations, maintaining independence, and developing self-awareness, we can pursue love wisely and avoid negative risks. Stoicism is not only a philosophy about controlling emotions and achieving inner peace, but also a way of life that helps us face and overcome life's challenges, including in love. Here are some specific aspects of Stoic wisdom that we can apply to pursue love positively and effectively. According to Stoicism, awareness of our rights and setting boundaries are very important. This means knowing what we can and cannot control in a relationship. For example, we can't control others' emotions, but we can control how we respond and handle those emotions. Setting clear boundaries in relationships helps protect our inner peace and keeps love from becoming a source of suffering. Stoicism teaches that everything changes and nothing is permanent. In love, this means we should accept that relationships can go through different phases and may change over time. Instead of trying to keep everything stable and unchanging, we should learn to accept and adapt to change. Accepting impermanence helps reduce worry and stress when love doesn't go the way we want. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living according to personal values and principles. In love, this means evaluating relationships based on our core values, such as respect, loyalty, and mutual support. Living according to our values helps us maintain integrity and not get swept away by temporary temptations or unhealthy dependence on a relationship. Stoicism encourages the development of self-esteem and autonomy. In love, this means maintaining self-worth and not letting relationships overly affect our sense of personal value. When we know our own worth and don't depend on others' acceptance or love to feel complete, we can maintain peace and happiness even in difficult times. One of the key principles of Stoicism is focusing on the present and accepting what is happening in the moment. In love, focusing on the present helps us avoid worries and expectations about the future while allowing us to enjoy and cherish the current moments in the relationship. This also helps us handle issues in the relationship more effectively and not get obsessed with past mistakes or failures. Self-evaluation in love. An important part of pursuing love wisely is developing self-evaluation. Stoicism teaches that self-assessment and understanding oneself are crucial for maintaining peace and happiness. In love, this means regularly reviewing and evaluating our emotions, desires, and needs. Self-assessment helps us recognize unrealistic expectations, adjust our behavior, and build healthy and sustainable relationships. When pursuing love, evaluating relationships based on reality instead of fantasy or idealization is very important. This helps us recognize the positive and negative aspects of the relationship and make decisions based on realistic information. Reality-based evaluation helps us avoid disappointment and hurt when relationships don't meet expectations. Evaluating our expectations and emotions helps us understand our motives and needs in a relationship. This allows us to adjust expectations and learn to accept the flaws and limitations of the relationship. When we clearly understand our own emotions and desires, we can create healthier and more sustainable relationships. Pursuing love the wrong way can lead to many negative consequences, from emotional damage to the loss of independence and opportunities for personal growth. Stoicism offers deep and practical insights into how we can adjust our emotions, expectations, and behaviors to maintain inner peace and happiness in love. By applying the principles of Stoicism, we can pursue love wisely while avoiding unnecessary risks and suffering. Focusing on what we can control, adjusting expectations, maintaining independence, and developing self-awareness are key elements that help us create a healthy and lasting romantic relationship while maintaining peace and happiness in our lives. The influence of emotional relationships. Stoicism is not just a personal philosophy but can also be applied to improve emotional relationships in life. When we apply Stoic principles to love, we can enhance the quality of our relationships and create a healthy, supportive emotional environment. Here is how Stoicism can influence our emotional relationships. Stoicism emphasizes understanding and controlling one's emotions, which can improve communication within relationships. When we do not let emotions dictate our actions, we can communicate more clearly and calmly. Effective communication helps resolve conflicts and fosters mutual understanding, thus strengthening the relationship. When we approach love in a Stoic way, we focus on maintaining integrity and honesty. This builds trust in the relationship, as the other person can trust that we will treat them fairly and sincerely. Trust is an essential foundation for a stable and healthy relationship. Stoicism teaches us how to manage stress and pressure by focusing on what we can control. Applying this principle to love allows us to reduce stress and pressure in relationships by not letting external factors or uncontrollable situations affect our emotions. This helps maintain peace and stability within the relationship. Stoicism encourages the development of self-awareness and self-understanding. When we understand our emotions and desires better, we are also more capable of understanding and empathizing with our partner. This fosters empathy and understanding in the relationship, creating a supportive and cooperative emotional environment. When relationships face challenges, Stoicism helps us confront situations with calm and reason. Instead of overreacting or panicking, we can apply Stoic principles to solve problems effectively. This allows us to handle difficulties in the relationship with a calm and thoughtful approach. Practicing Stoicism in love. To apply Stoicism to love, we can practice the following exercises and techniques. Take time to evaluate your emotions, desires, and expectations in the relationship. This helps you better understand yourself and adjust your behavior to maintain inner peace. Set clear boundaries and rules in the relationship to protect your peace and happiness. Boundaries can include defining what is acceptable and unacceptable in the relationship. Focus on the present moments in the relationship and appreciate what you have. Avoid overthinking the future or worrying about the past, as this can reduce current satisfaction and happiness. Make an effort to understand and empathize with your partner's emotions and needs. Developing empathy improves communication and strengthens the relationship. Maintain self-esteem and confidence in the relationship. Do not let the relationship damage your self-worth. When you are aware of your value, you can sustain peace and happiness in the relationship. Conclusion. Stoicism provides a useful theoretical framework and practice for pursuing love wisely and sustainably. By applying Stoic principles, we can reduce our dependence on love for completeness, adjust our expectations, and maintain inner peace in the relationship. Practicing Stoicism in love helps us build healthy and supportive relationships while improving the quality of our lives. Pursuing love wisely not only helps us create a happy and lasting relationship but also enables us to develop ourselves and maintain inner peace. By applying Stoic principles to love, we can face challenges and difficulties in relationships effectively while enjoying the beautiful and precious moments in our emotional lives. Analyzing the Stoic mindset in love. To better understand how Stoicism can positively affect love and personal relationships, we need to delve deeper into specific aspects of this philosophy. The principles and practices of Stoicism not only help maintain inner peace but also improve the quality and longevity of emotional relationships. Stoicism emphasizes maintaining calmness and rationality in all situations. In relationships, this means learning to control emotions and react logically. When conflict or tension arises in the relationship, reacting calmly and rationally helps resolve issues more effectively and minimizes conflict. Conflict is an inevitable part of any relationship. According to Stoicism, we should handle conflict by staying calm and rational. Instead of letting emotions dictate our actions, we should look at issues objectively and seek reasonable solutions. This helps resolve conflict constructively without damaging the relationship. When we stay calm in stressful situations, we reduce feelings of tension and anxiety. This allows us to feel more confident and capable of handling situations effectively. Calmness and rationality also help us maintain inner peace without letting external factors disrupt our emotions. Stoicism encourages self-acceptance and acceptance of flaws in both ourselves and others. In relationships, this means embracing and loving your partner with all their imperfections, as well as accepting your own flaws. Self-acceptance is crucial to maintaining confidence and self-esteem in a relationship. When we accept ourselves with all our flaws, we can maintain inner peace and not let our imperfections diminish our self-worth. This also makes us more accepting and compassionate toward our partner. Accepting the flaws of others is an important part of building a healthy relationship. Rather than expecting the partner to be perfect, we should accept and love them with all their imperfections. This reduces disappointment and makes the relationship more sustainable. Stoicism highlights the importance of adaptability and flexibility in life. In love, this means learning to adapt to changes and be flexible in the relationship. Emotional relationships can go through many stages and changes over time. Learning to adapt to these changes helps us maintain stability and happiness in the relationship. Instead of trying to keep everything the same, We should accept changes and adjust our behavior to fit the new circumstances. Flexibility in relationships makes it easier to handle problems and changes. This may include being willing to change approaches, adjust expectations, and accept the partner's decisions. Flexibility helps maintain harmony in the relationship and minimizes conflict. Stoicism encourages self-evaluation and self-criticism to foster personal growth. In love, this means regularly examining and assessing your emotions, desires, and behavior to improve the relationship. Self-evaluation helps us better understand our emotions and needs in the relationship. This allows us to identify problems and adjust our behavior to improve the relationship. Self-evaluation also fosters self-awareness and understanding, creating a positive and supportive emotional environment. Self-criticism helps us recognize our flaws and weaknesses, allowing us to improve our behavior and attitude in the relationship. Self-criticism is not about blaming ourselves but is a way to grow and perfect ourselves, contributing to building a healthy and lasting relationship. Spirit in social relationships. Beyond romantic relationships, Stoicism can also be applied to other social relationships, such as family, friends, and colleagues. The principles of Stoicism help us maintain inner peace and build healthy social relationships. Stoicism encourages subtle and respectful communication in social relationships. Listening and understanding the perspectives of others help build trust and cooperation in these interactions. This also allows us to maintain peace and harmony in social situations. Stoicism helps us manage social relationships by focusing on what we can control and not letting external factors disturb our emotions. This approach allows us to sustain inner peace and build healthy social bonds. Respect and empathy are two crucial elements in fostering positive relationships. Stoicism promotes the development of empathy and respect for others, helping create a positive and supportive social environment. Ultimately, pursuing love and relationships wisely not only helps us form happy and sustainable bonds but also aids in personal growth and maintaining inner peace throughout life. Stoicism provides an effective and positive approach to pursuing love and maintaining personal relationships. By applying the principles of Stoicism, we can maintain inner peace, improve the quality of our relationships, and build healthy personal and social connections. Understanding and practicing Stoic principles enable us to face challenges and difficulties in relationships effectively while enjoying the beautiful and precious moments in our emotional lives. Conclusion. Stoicism offers a robust and practical framework for pursuing love effectively and sustainably. By applying Stoic principles, we can regulate our emotions, expectations, and behaviors to maintain inner peace and improve the quality of romantic relationships. Maintaining calmness and rationality in tense situations helps us resolve conflicts efficiently and minimize stress. Self-acceptance and acceptance of others' flaws help build a healthy and enduring relationship, while flexibility and adaptability allow us to adjust to change and sustain harmony within the relationship. Practicing self-reflection and self-criticism enhances personal growth and self-awareness, which in turn contributes to building positive and supportive relationships. Pursuing love wisely not only helps us create happy and long-lasting relationships but also promotes personal development and inner peace. Stoicism provides a useful guide to facing challenges and difficulties in love while enjoying the precious moments of our emotional lives. Wishing you success and happiness on your journey.